Hello, everyone. I'm Claire.
And I'm Raj. Welcome back to VocabJamEnglish.
If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week.
This channel will have conversations on a single theme.
Today's topic is subjunctive mood.
And of course, we'll introduce some great English vocabulary along the way.
Oh, and if you want to see subtitles, please turn them on in the settings.
That's right. You can switch them on anytime to help with understanding.
There will be a quiz about the conversation at the end.
So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into today's talk.
Hi, Raj. Today, we're going to talk about the subjunctive mood in English.
Subjunctive mood? How do I say this in English? Is that like, if, sentences?
Yes. Great guess. It's about imagining situations that are not real.
Oh, like a dream?
Exactly. Let's break it down. First, we have something called the past subjunctive. It's used for unreal situations in the present.
Unreal situations, like if I were a superhero?
Perfect example. We say, if I were, not if I was.
Even with I, that feels strange.
Yes, even with I. It's a grammar rule, and it's actually a big clue that you're using the subjunctive. So when you hear, if I were, it means you're imagining something that isn't true right now.
Got it. So even if the situation is not true, we still use past tense to show it's imaginary.
Yes, but it's not really past. It's just the form we use.
So, were helps us know it's not real.
Exactly. It's one of the signs of the subjunctive mood.
English is funny.
True. But no worries, English is fun. Now, let's look at the second type, the past perfect subjunctive.
Is that for unreal situations in the past?
Yes. Like, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam.
So it's for regrets?
Exactly. It's often used to express regret or missed opportunities.
Let me try. If I had slept earlier, I wouldn't have been late.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's past tense of past tense.
Kind of. We use had plus past participle.
Got it. Like, had eaten, had gone, right?
Yes. You're doing great. Want to try one with each type?
Sure. First one. If I were a bird, I would fly over the Himalayas.
Beautiful.
Second. If I had studied computer science, I would have become a software engineer.
Yes. Though you are already tech savvy.
Haha, thanks. Thanks. Is this how native speakers say it?
Yes, it sounds very natural.
Can we look at examples using useful words?
Great idea. Let's use a few TOEIC words in real subjunctive examples. If this were a customer complaint, we would need to respond within 24 hours.
Got it. That means it's not real, just imagined.
Right. Here's another. If she had considered the risks, she might have chosen a safer option.
So it's like a missed opportunity?
Exactly. Here's one more. If I hadn't ignored the warning, I wouldn't feel so much regret now.
Wow, very real life examples.
How about one with suppose? Suppose you were the manager, how would you handle the problem?
Nice. But wait, there's no if in that one.
Good eye. Suppose or imagine can be used instead of if to start a hypothetical question. It's still a subjunctive mood, just a different way to frame it.
I see. So it's like a shortcut to the same kind of meaning.
Exactly. It keeps the sentence more direct, especially in spoken English.
Can I try one like that? Suppose I lived in New York, what would I do on weekends?
Wonderful example, Raj. Absolutely. We use these forms when talking about decisions and planning.
Like, if we had launched the product earlier, we would have had more success.
Perfect business example.
I'm learning so much.
I'm proud of you, Raj. Deep breath, you're doing great.
Thank you, Claire. English is fun with you.
Always. Now go practice your conditionals.
I will. If I had known this earlier, I would have used it in my last presentation.
That's the spirit.
One last thing, can I write my own examples and send them to you?
Of course. I'll check them for you. All right. Now it's time for our vocabulary corner.
Yes. In this section, we'll pick some words from today's conversation and explain them in a simple and easy to understand way.
Subjunctive.
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 Subjunctive means we talk about something that is not real. It's often used when we imagine things like wishes, dreams, or things that didn't happen. We use the subjunctive to show what if something was different from real life. Similar words: imaginary, pretend, unreal. But subjunctive is a grammar word. It tells us how to say those imaginary ideas in English. Example: if I were a bird, I would fly high in the sky.
Clue.
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 Clue means something that helps you figure out an answer. It can be a small hint in a story, a sign, or something you see that tells you more. We say something is a clue when it helps solve a mystery or find out the truth. Similar words: hint, sign, trace. But clue is often used in games, puzzles, or mysteries. Example: the muddy shoes were a clue that someone walked through the garden.
Tech savvy.
Tech savvy.
Tech savvy.
Tech savvy means someone is good with technology like computers, phones, or apps. It can be used for people who know how to use new tools or solve tech problems. We say someone is tech savvy when they understand how to use digital things easily. Similar words: smart, clever, skilled. But tech savvy is only about technology. Not all smart people are tech savvy. Example: my sister is tech savvy, she fixed the computer by herself.
Complaint.
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 Complaint means someone says something is wrong or not good. It can be about food, noise, a service, or anything that bothers a person. We say someone makes a complaint when they are unhappy and speak up about it. Similar words: protest, problem, report. But complaint is more polite than yelling. It's like saying, "Please fix this." Example: I made a complaint because my pizza was cold.
Hypothetical.
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 Hypothetical means something is just an idea or guess, not real yet. It can be used in school, science, or when we talk about what-if situations. We say something is hypothetical when we are only thinking about it, not doing it. Similar words: pretend, possible, imagined. But hypothetical is used when we study or plan, not just for fun. Example: if aliens came to Earth, that's a hypothetical question.
Decision.
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 Decision means choosing between two or more things. It can be about what to eat, where to go, or what to do. We say someone makes a decision when they pick something after thinking. Similar words: choice, answer, solution. But decision is more serious than just choosing a snack. It means you thought about it. Example: I made the decision to study instead of play games.
All right. It's time for the quiz corner.
In this section, we'll ask questions based on today's conversation.
1. What does the subjunctive mood help us talk about? A. Real events that already happened. B. Dreams, wishes, or things that are not real. C. Rules of punctuation. Correct answer: B. Dreams, wishes, or things that are not real. 2. Which sentence is correct in the subjunctive mood? A. If I were rich, I would buy a big house. B. If I was rich, I would buy a big house. C. If I am rich, I buy a big house. Correct answer: A. If I were rich, I would buy a big house. 3. What is the past perfect subjunctive used for? A. Talking about future plans. B. Giving advice. C. Talking about regrets or missed chances in the past. Correct answer: C. Talking about regrets or missed chances in the past. 4. Which sentence is an example of the past perfect subjunctive? A. If I sleep now, I won't be tired. B. If I had studied, I would have passed the test. C. If I study, I will do well. Correct answer: B. If I had studied, I would have passed the test. 5. Which word can be used instead of if to start a hypothetical sentence? A. Because. B. Suppose. C. When. Correct answer: B. Suppose.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.
All right, see you in the next episode.
See you next time.